Welcome and thank you for joining me. Today I am going over my black-white mutate deck for Phil rolling on the floor laughing my ass off. He saw my earlier video and requested a full deck list, so I'm going to show it to you all right now. I do apologize, the first couple videos were just practice, trying to get used to YouTube. I will be adding full descriptions and going over my decks and then running you through the games in the future, but for now, here's a video just to show you what's going on with my black-white mutate deck. So we'll start at the beginning. We've got Healer's Hawk, just a basic 1/1 lifelink flying. It's a good one. It's a good base, especially for a mutate deck. You want a couple of creatures just like this Vampire of the Dire Moon. These guys are good because they come out quick, they come out early, they serve a purpose, but they also have abilities that can be later used with mutate, which is really, really important in a mutate deck. We'll get to that in a little bit, but next we have Dead Weight, just a quick way to kill a small creature or slow down a big creature. Again, Stonecoil Serpent, another quick one that adds reach and trample to anything, plus a protection from multicolored, which is huge on anything mutate. So I usually will just bring them out with 1 or 2 mana, just enough to get that reach, trample, and protection from multicolor out on the field, because that is huge for a mutate deck. You're kind of putting all your eggs in one basket when you mutate, so it's important to get something like that that has protection. And I also, the reason I put in Mirror Shield is because it has hexproof. Hexproof is another one. It's huge. If you're putting all your eggs into one creature, maybe 2 creatures, you want to make sure you're protected from the removal spells. Alright. Next up, we've got Heliod. Heliod Sun's Crown. Not so much in here because of the mutate, more because it's adding 1/1 counters. The lifelink is a big part of this deck, so it's very helpful to have him in here. Necropanther, he's a low-level mutate. He's not the best mutate ability, but it's going to help bring out some of these smaller creatures if they got destroyed early on. Those Healer's Hawks and Vampires, those can come back out pretty easily because of the Necropanther. Prison Realm, just a basic removal. I like to have that guy in pretty much any white deck because it's going to not only get rid of target creature, but it can get rid of a Planeswalker as well. Mortify, same deal. It's going to destroy a creature or enchantment, and it's cheap, really easy. Nice filler, honestly, but it does the job. Alright, we're going to go into Cub Warden. Cub Warden has been hugely successful for me in this deck. Whenever this creature mutates, you're getting 2 1/1 white cat creatures. And because I have more than one of this guy in the deck, if you have 2 of them mutated on each other, every time it mutates, you're getting 4. It can be huge when it comes to just suddenly creating tokens. And lifelink tokens is, again, huge, especially when you have something like the Heliod again. That's great. Really great combo. Vulpikeet. Now this guy's great because he's going to add some flying if you don't already have it on your mutate creature. Not only that, but he's giving you 1/1 counters, so you can't go wrong with that. The next 2 are going to be a couple of black mutates. They're going to do more damage to the opposing player usually. In this case, it's going to have Death Touch added in. It's only 3 for the mutate, and you're going to gain a little life, and your opponent will lose some life. Again, gaining life is huge because of a few other combinations that work well with that. Next we have Dirgebat. This guy is going to help you destroy target creature or Planeswalker. That's a huge ability. Now his mutate's a bit more expensive, but he is very, very good. Let's move on. We're going to hit Cavern Whisperer. When this creature mutates, the opponent discards a card. It's highly annoying when you lose a card. So most of my decks are actually blue decks where you're drawing cards because the power of having more cards is huge. So on the other end, the power of taking your opponent's cards away is always huge. Alright, then we've got the Majestic Auricorn. Now this guy I was kind of back and forth on putting him in, but he does give you life, which is great. And again, with the Heliod Sun Crown, it works out really nicely. It's a good combo. Now we've got a Revival Revenge. Now, I'm just a huge fan of Revenge. It's almost an unfair card. It's going to double your life total, and it's going to make your opponent lose half. Rounded up, of course, but that can be very powerful. Very good late game card. If not, you can always use it to bring back a smaller creature with the Revival side of that card. Very useful card to have in any black-white deck. Alright, and then that's it. We've just got some plains and swamps and a couple of Temple of Silences. I like any of them that allow you to scry. Scrying always makes things go a little faster, helps you get to the cards you're looking for. Alright, and that is that. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe, click, look around on my page. I will be adding a whole lot more in the near future, including audio to my previous videos. Thank you so much.